Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Misha and this is my memory lane jewelry. It's Saturday on the Easter long weekend and we have all of this jewelry to get through today. So this is actually a stash of jewelry I received from someone who had a bit of a shopping problem. We've got some brand new stuff, a lot of nice costume jewelry, and it's going to be a big one. So if you like these sorts of videos, then just keep watching. The other gentle reminder I have is we still have the giveaway. I made a mistake in the last video. I don't think YouTube likes it when people try and put in their contact details. So if you want to enter this giveaway, then just comment on the last video or this video and I'll pick a winner in the next week or so. So I don't think we're going to be able to get through both of these lots today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this one down for another video and we'll get started on this lot here alone. Just make sure this is a great angle for you all. I'm just going to move the camera and I'll be back. All right, today we're going to go through this allotment here. This allotment comes from a person who's downsizing at a point in their lives where they're a bit older. So has passed over all their jewelry to me to present to you all. There's some gorgeous vintage style pieces in here. I really like this piece here, which is these wooden beads that have been painted with this gold and this olive green on a beautiful C-ring clasp. So anything that's not in a box will be $5. And I'll put my email up on the screen. If you're interested in anything, just send me an email and we'll deal through PayPal, etc. I'm not going to keep repeating prices though, so if you do have any questions about any pieces I show you, then just let me know. But look at this stunning sea-beaded necklace. It's got a really user-friendly clasp with just the loop and the button, but look at the gorgeous pendant on this necklace. Isn't it gorgeous? Then for something different, we have this long statement piece which has this animal print design and this really good quality faux leather with a lobster clasp on the top. I'm just going to shut the front door because someone is doing some form of lawn mowing. That would make sense on an Easter long weekend. So what have you all been up to? Be good to know. I just got back from a holiday, which was really lovely. I've already filmed one video since I've been back. Feels like a bit of time has lapsed in between videos. I did have a lot of fun this morning when I went out op shopping and I bought some amazing jewelry pieces. So I will show you some of those. This looks like a designer piece, but it actually doesn't have any name. It's a very long necklace. I'm talking about probably like 20, 25, no, or longer than that. It's probably about a 40 centimeter necklace and it's got this gorgeous yellow, bright yellow disc with the silver tone on the top. So that one will be $5 too. Some of the colors in this collection are really nice. If you're into brights, these pieces are right up your alley. I didn't do a good job of sorting this for the video, but that's part of the fun, right? Is doing the tangles. Then we have pieces in this lot like this gorgeous, I mean, these are good quality costume pieces. So again, on a very long necklace, we've got these faux or real, I don't know, haven't got a tester, turquoise chips on this lovely, almost American Indian style pendant. And that is just gorgeous, that piece. So a lot of variety in this collection I found with, you could tell that this was someone's efforts over a long period of time. I found some awesome vintage pieces. There's this faux set of silver faux pearls. They're on a C-ring clasp. That's gorgeous for a vintage pair of faux pearls. And then the person would have these gorgeous statement pieces where they've obviously hit the sales at the shopping centre. I say that now and then I can't get one out. they've hit the sales at the shopping centre, and then they get these stunning pieces like this. I mean, these are gorgeous statement necklaces, and they're in really good condition. I would struggle to say this person actually probably wore any of this jewelry. So a lot of these, I believe, are actually brand new. Obviously, just in the habit of wanting to buy things. The person was quite fashionable and had a lot of clothes that we also had to work through together. We're doing a little bit of more work together tomorrow because I believe that she may still have too much stuff. So it went from a 4-bedroom property here in Australia to a 1-bedroom, and that is quite a downsize when you've had a whole lifetime of, keeping your possessions. But look at these gorgeous purple wooden beads. See, really stunning pieces. Good for spring and summer. That was me trying to say spring and summer together. So I just made up a new weather season for you all. So these two have become joined together. So just bear with me on getting these untangled. I really like the color on this gorgeous piece here. Look at this. What would you call this? This is like a pinky orange. I love it. These are plastic, but they're made to look like stone, and then they come on this faux leather cord, and then you've got the lobster clasp. Doesn't look like that's ever been worn. And then you can tell there's pieces that have been collected. This person has traveled a lot. So there's lots that you can see where they've been on holidays, like for instance this beaded necklace here with the old copper tone lobster clasp. You can see pieces like that intermingled into the mix. And then back to these holiday vibes again with these beautiful lavenders and purples on this rope. So that's just one that you'd pop over your neck. And then all of a sudden you'd hit in this collection with these gorgeous vintage pieces. You know this is vintage because it's on a barrel clasp. Look at the stunning. So this is definitely stones because it's cold to the touch. I have no idea what these stones are, but look how stunning this piece of jewelry is. Look at the little love heart chips. This is quite short though, so it would be better suited for someone who's quite petite to wear around the neck. But I just want you to get a close up on that stone. And the whole necklace seems to be made of that same stone content. So that's another piece. Obviously a big love of greens. I found a lot of these beautiful greens. So we've got this glass bead and these little tiny beaded necklaces, again on a gold tone lobster clasp. Another gorgeous smaller piece. So I think knowing this person, they put a lot of effort into how tones worked in their wardrobe. Not something that I've done a lot of in my life. But when we went through the clothes and the jewelry, I could see where some of the relationship was. This one here is a beautiful green color, but I've just noticed, no, it's actually looks like it's meant to be that way. Some of the little tassels have stones dangling, and then you've got these gorgeous green beads on this copper tone chain. But yeah, you could tell this person put a lot of effort into how their outfits worked with their accessories. Another gorgeous little costume piece here with all these little danglies. This has got the blues on it. Again, on a copper tone necklace with a lobster clasp. Oh, I really liked this piece. Some of these pieces, I don't wear a lot of statement jewelry. I did when I was younger. I feel like statement jewelry might be, look at this tangle I created. I did that. I actually did that myself because I had gone through all of this, and that is what I've left it like. Anyway, we will get there. Not far to go, so we don't have to rush through. We have another corded piece with this gorgeous purple copper tone antique looking pendant. That is stunning. Also does not look like it's been worn. Let's see what wants to come out of here. Wow. Okay, I'm thinking I might have to pause you guys and come back because, yeah, I did that. All right, got it done. And this is the necklace of my nightmares. Every time I get a necklace like this, which has the drop with the tassels, oh my God, these things get so tangled. So if anyone makes an order for any piece and wants this and wants to sit there and untangle it, you can have it for free, please. I am really quite centered and patient with jewelry, but I have my limits. But this piece is gorgeous. This is so pretty, honestly. I can actually imagine the person I got this off wearing this because she has beautiful olive skin. I don't think that centerpiece is a stone. I broke one now, by the way. I don't think that centerpiece is a stone, but it is a gorgeous piece of costume jewelry. And then we have these other beautiful pieces, all again costume jewelry, no labels on any of these. So we have these acrylic beautiful colored beads on a gold tone necklace. We have these bronzy colored antique, meant to be look antique with these oranges. Oh, isn't that stunning? The pinks and the corals. And then we've got another one that sounds pretty and is meant to look antiqued again with the tassels and the triangle. And then it's got these gorgeous little faux coins on it. We've got another piece that's on this copper, meant to look copper, long chain with this gorgeous round orange, meant to look like a stone with the ceramic tile over the top. And then we have this gorgeous piece here, again, fabric with a beautiful big pendant on the bottom. Now, in this last bit though, we have another gorgeous costume piece, and I remember this from a long time ago, so I must have used to have admired this in this person's collection, and I might have worn it, and I might have worn it on a few occasions because this piece feels really familiar to me. Could have even been mine at one point. Hard to tell because it is a family member who I used to live with. Then we have this last piece, and I found all three of these pendants which could go on that rope. So if you buy that piece, you can have all three of those pendants for $5. And then last but not least, I found this, well, hang on a second. I don't even know how you would wear that. I think this might have come off another piece of jewelry, so I'm going to put that in craft. And then we have a gold tone necklace, which is full of knots. I've tested this. This is not any precious metal. However, if you're interested in that, we can do $5 on that. So they're all the $5 pieces. Now, if you want to make an offer on the whole bundle, I'm happy to bundle them up. But in that lot, by far, my favorite piece is this vintage piece here. I think that's a steal for $5, considering it's got a barrel clasp and it's on these beautiful, all beautiful natural stones. And then we had a lot of pieces where the costume jewelry is still in its box. I didn't end up researching this one, but look at this gorgeous necklace. Look at those stunning rhinestones. And then you're on this gold tone rope necklace. It's probably a standard length necklace. These will be $10 because they're brand new in the box. Again though, they are costume jewelry, so we've got no precious metals. And I did actually Google this one here because I was interested in this one because that's Australian spelling. This was a jewelry artist from Perth, Western Australia. The business is no longer, it's Sophie Caron Jewellery. They're no longer making jewelry, so you won't get a piece like this again. It does have its own tag, and look at these beautiful blues. So that will be $10 in box as well. So we did have a lot to get through from this particular person's collection, but we will slowly get through there. I've only got one more allotment for their collection, and then we're going to move on to some things I've ordered online, which I'm really excited to share with you. Like I said, I went to the op shops this morning and picked up some great stuff. And I look forward to announcing the winner of this giveaway in my next video. So please don't try and put your contact details in. If you want to be considered for the giveaway, just put a comment against this video or the last video on whereabouts you live in this world. Okay, bye.